Hello there, people of the inner tube weaponettes. You are probably watching this on the computational devices that you have. See, I know how to time animations now. I'm learning. I'm really sorry if I sound pissed off. I just recorded this and forgot to plug my fucking mic in. Oh, God. Okay. Moving on. Louise, he is actually that tall in real life. I'm sorry. Let's do this, Louise. Oh, by the way, this is a part 2 to this video. Go watch it. I mean, if you don't want to, but you want to watch this one, then you're a weirdo, because there's a lot of information in that one that makes this one make much sense. I guess, kind of. I don't know. Whatever. Go watch it. Because if you don't, I'm going to hunt your fucking family down, and I'm going to mince them into tiny little pieces. I'm going to feed them to the rest of your family while you watch, and then I'm going to feed them to you. So go watch it. Cool. So So if you haven't seen the plan, we're going to hunt you down and eat your blood. Sorry. Right. Yeah. Go watch it. Okay. So Louise having to essentially stop a war from going on. First he lets us know there is a level 10 guard somewhere, and we're all like level 4s. Well, I'm a level 4. There's a level 3 and a level 2. You know, because I'm God and everyone else is rubbish. But yeah, essentially he tells us that there's a level 10 and we're like, we can take him. Even though we probably couldn't. Yeah, so faced with subverting the war, he just hucks some rocks at the entire place. So, you know, there are asteroids now. And we do investigate. I mean, there's rocks falling from somewhere. We get there to the asteroid strike sites, and we roll investigation, and it's exactly what you expect. It's a hot rock. How is it hot, you ask? It looks exactly like Pamela Anderson. That's a joke. Apparently they didn't. Apparently they were just balls. Like Pamela, sorry. Yeah. So they were just hot rocks, exactly how we expected. There were some hints of conjuration magic. But we didn't follow up. We were just kind of like, interesting. Moving on. You guys, you can't just leave them. There's a story here. Look, there's magic. They're magic. You can't just ignore them. Guys! Ugh. So something I didn't tell you in the plan was how we were going to deal with Gimli Shitbeard. If you don't know who he is, then I hate you. Yeah. So I don't really want him hurt in this war, and I don't want him hurt ever. Do you hear me, Louise? If you lay a finger on that awesome freaking beard of his, if you lay a finger on if you move a single hair of his being into a negative space, I will hunt you down, I will find your parents and cut all their hands off, put them all onto sticks, and I'll punch you to death with them from 6 feet away. COVID safe, you know? So, be careful about how you act around him. If you harm him in any way, no one will protect you from me. Anyway, I didn't really want him hurt, so I bought some sourdough from the local baker. But still, what's the difference? Yeah, I know he likes them because I talked to him and he was like, oh, I like my wife's sourdough bread. And I was like, cool, I'll go get some, but his wife's gone or dead or something. I don't listen to Louise. Because he's a dick. Yeah. So yeah, I brought him some sourdough, and just before I walked in, I drugged the one in my left hand with some sleeping draught that I got from Michelle or Bertie. Whoop. And then I walk in, I'm like, hey, you want some sourdough? And he's like, yeah, I want some sourdough. And I give him the one in my right hand. Because, you know, that's how dice work. And then he takes them and he eats the normal bread and I eat the poison bread. I quite easily make the save because, like I said, I'm level 4, so, you know, it's pretty easy for me because I'm a god. Sorry, I am a human male. Moving on. I then realised what the fuck just happened. I'm like, oh my god. Oh wait, your wife, she's gone, right? Yeah, no, I don't care about the story, Louise. I don't care about your story. I care about you, Gimli, but not you, Louise. Piss off. Well, that's kind of... Shut up. Right, you want to talk to her again, right? More than anything, shut up. Yes will suffice. Here, I have something for you. And I take out the other vial of sleeping draught that I've got in my pocket, and I remove the label before he gets to see it, and I go, here, take some drugs. And he goes, did you have to say it like that? No, I didn't say it weirdly. Take the drugs. And he takes them, and he rolls, and easily makes the goddamn save. Because it turns out, the secondary NPC, who was just some dude in the forge, is level 6. He's level freaking 6. Why is the blacksmith level 6? So there goes my backup plan. Did you want something else? Oh yeah, my wings. Have you got my wings? These ones, you know, my wings? Oh, not yet. They're not finished yet. DM bullshit! DM bullshit! DM! They can jump right now! Okay, then I leave depressed as fuck because I couldn't just drug a blacksmith correctly. Oh hey Voro! How's it going? Don't talk to me. Did you drug the blacksmith? Did you get the wings? I ate the wrong frickin' bread. I know you don't know what that means because I didn't explain my plan to you guys. But it's really big deal, and did you drug the blacksmith or not? I drugged myself! Oh. Okay, plan B. And they just leave with Tom. And leave me to cry. All alone. Just like in real life. Sorry, that got a bit too real. Jokes, haha, funny laughs. Anyway, so his plan is to take Tom. I'm not explaining Tom. And he's a forest person or a furbolg, so he can just kind of... Oh, I was trying to click. You know, he just... Boom, he's invisible now. Once a day, so he just kind of... Boom, he's invisible. He then picks up Tom and just books it. He's gonna try and delay the... Oh yeah, there goes Saucy Bitch as well. Charlie, shut up! Sorry, that's my dog. Yeah, so his entire plan is to go to the wall that was broken, that's the one at the bottom, by the asteroid, and, you know, they'll probably be rebuilding. So he's going to delay the rebuilding so that they'll have more guardage over there so that we can enter through the main doors or whatever. Whatever. You get it, okay? He's going to delay the rebuilding. And I'm going to go cry with the blacksmith, who is my only friend. So they get to the wall. I can feel your jealousy of my artwork through the internet, so suffer. And, yeah. There's 4 guys, there's some ropes there that they were clearly using to, like, climb up and rebuild parts of the wall. And he walks in, he's still invisible, so they can just see this floating basilisk. And he kind of just goes, do your thing, Tom! And Tom paralyzes them in like a single look. 2 out of 4 were immediately out of the fight. This made the DM anxiety soar. The other 2 just book it. One of them quite easily climbs a rope. He's clearly a rope master. The other one gets about halfway up and just fucks the rest of the thing. And he does his plan, just kind of hucks him over. Go, Tom! Use Basilisk! And there goes the other one. In real life, this took a little bit longer than immediately like that. I mean, the first ones were immediately out, but that one took a little bit of fighting. But I'm not going to animate it or even talk about it. Anyway, so yeah, Saucy Bitch is hiding behind a bush because he can't turn invisible because he's a loser. And decides to take a nap. Because that's what you do while playing D&D. In real life, the player said he was going to take a long rest. That's right, he's taking a long rest in the middle of the day after he just had one! Fuck! Okay. So while he's asleep, the other guy who made it to the top is just hucking some rocks down, aiming at Tom because he can't see, but he rolls like a nat 20 and just one of the rocks just smacks him right in the face. And if you don't know how invisibility works, while you're invisible, if you get smacked by a rock by a dude, not a woman, it won't work if there's a woman, because I don't know, it will work, I don't know, right, you become visible basically if you get hit. And there he is. So this dude hucks some rocks at the snake, hits something that's not there, and all of a sudden there's a dude on the floor. Go get him, Tom! Cesaria, can you go stop the rage, the raise, go do it. Cesaria, I'm going to use my axe to cut off your tiny, hey. We're all good here. That is true. Now go start the raise. I'll be there in a minute. Cool. And that's where he left, and that's where I'm going to leave it. Today's animation was, fun to do. I hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you stick around for part 3, because it really made you think there was a part 3, but I'm not going to do one because I'm lazy. I'm just going to rush the last bits, because they're not really that interesting. So I make up with Gimli Shitbeard saying sorry that you're too OP for frickin' drugs to work on you correctly. The other guy just kind of gets by Bert and just gets destroyed in a cloud of blood and internal organs. But Bertie kind of gets shot with a bunch of arrows from the archers, and he's dead. He sets Tom on the town, but the town has some decent defences, so he's pretty much gone. Saucy Bitch runs to it's nighttime by this point, and he gets the monsters to go with him, and he's like, yes, let's do this! And stuff. And it's nighttime, and they're running, and they jump the fence. There's a frog that just drops and just... That was one of the monsters they found in the forest. It's actually like a frog person or something, but... He's just street art now. You do not recognise this picture. But they enter the town, and the town has fire elementals as their guards. So the fire mage books it completely out, jumps the fence, and goes to sleep eternally. He is in eternal slumber. That is where we left the campaign. We're all creating new characters for the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this animation. It was a little bit longer than I thought it'd be. So yeah. Go watch my other videos. Or don't. Yeah. Oh, Voriel became a blacksmith with Gimli now, so that's cool. Yeah, if you wondered what happened to him. Yeah, that's what happened to him.